Are we live? Sucks.
What is that?
It's a fucking ad playing before the live. What the hell? And we're live. Good. Let me just keep monitoring the chats. Okay, perfect. Welcome everyone to the first live stream of the year. By the way, Happy New Year. I hope you are seeing and hearing us well. Just let's confirm that first before I start babbling incessantly and you cannot understand what the hell I'm saying. Think. Good evening and Happy New Year. Okay. Hi, hi to everyone who just joins. And Happy New Year to everyone, no matter what that means. I'm going to be sarcastic about that in just a second. Just in case you thought I wouldn't say, I would be all flowers and roses about this one. I never am. Chronically serotonin deficient and chronically happy hormone deficient makes me snarkier than the average person. It's a little too quiet. Oh, you cannot hear us very well.
1 second.
Okay, everything is going to be fixed. Hi, Is it still too quiet? Welcome, welcome. If it's still quiet, hi everyone, Happy New Year. If it's still too quiet, just no, I can, but nobody can. Yeah, well, we were missing a very important element of
Of course,
this
it's quiet.
of this
There's
show.
no me.
Yeah,
It's soft.
it tends to be very quiet and very. It's not very eventful if he's not around. I tend to be very heavy and maybe boring. I don't know.
You're flat, like you know.
I'm flat.
Yeah, you're very flat, like
Why am I
like
flat?
like surfers, you know.
I'm a flat. I'm a flat person.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely do have a flat profile, like a Persian cat. It's as
Yeah,
if
like-
someone came and hit me with a pan in the face.
Quite boring. Get out of here.
Quite boring. Get out of here. That's my treatment for tolerating you for what, 6 years now?
It's the other way around.
It's the other way around. Okay, Doc. Keep munching on your carrot. So he's he's trying to show you that he's a healthy eater and he didn't overeat during Christmas and New Year's, and that
Quite the opposite.
he has been
I've
munching
eaten
on
and
carrots.
drank everything, but it's the beginning of the
Obviously,
year.
I'm joking. We both, and I believe most of us, really partied during Christmas and New Year's and compensated our lack of whatever. Lack of whatever, just insert whatever you want there with food. Just in case of doubt, insert food and cover your trauma and cover your wound and cover your
Been drinking
your
everything.
suppressed emotions with food. That's a very adult way to behave.
Yeah.
Anyway, who cares? Food is good, so it's a small sin comparing to other ways of escaping and other ways of behaving in trauma response.
Yeah.
Okay, so hello and welcome everyone.
Welcome everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
At least the Earth didn't explode on the 31st of December 2020. Well,
yet.
it might have exploded, but we didn't hear it, which is much more scary, much scarier than what an explosion would have been.
So what are your news, guys?
Get the man period pads ready. I don't think such a thing has been invented yet. But maybe, I don't know, prank videos are a good substitute for man period pads.
Yeah.
They give you instant good mood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he really likes his prank videos. I don't understand why, but it's his thing. If he's happy, I'm good. Oh, hi, everyone. Ciao, Paul.
Hello, Paul.
Paul is here, our handsome and robust bassist.
Hello, Paul.
Nice
Don't
hair.
judge me. I'm drinking water, but just being quiet.
Thank you. He says nice hair color. Actually, I have a statement to make. Sam also knows how to do hair and
I
highlights.
am not.
He does.
I am not.
Well, usually I go to the salon, especially for a complicated job, but he did a great job renewing my highlights and my hair color. Did a good job. So yeah, thank you.
You don't know if I got.
Apart from his 50,000 other talents, he also knows how to do hair. Now, if you also learn how to,
Maybe I got the light problems because you put me into too much stress with your hair.
blaming is for children. Are you pointing the finger at me for asking you to do my hair? I mean, my root had reached my ear.
Never experienced such stress in my life.
Why?
It was too much. Too much.
My
stress.
you've done my hair before. Come on. This is too much BS. Oh, I see some names that we haven't seen for quite a while on Saturdays. Welcome, everyone.
Such as Gertrude have sunglasses. For Christ's sake.
Okay. Beware, Sam, it's rabbit season. Is it?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I forgot to mention, guys, I haven't seen you since last year. That's Sam's favorite type of joke.
Thank you. Now you can leave this chat. Go away.
You know, he was saying the other day, oh my God, when people say towards the end of the year, see you next year, you know?
No,
and
I
and
said,
it's like
yeah,
one
thank
day.
God this year didn't hear it.
Yeah, he said, thank
No,
God this year didn't
cheers.
hear. But see,
Cheers.
the year just started and you heard it for the first time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was fantastic.
You did me a service. You pissed him off.
I really needed to hear that.
By the way, Paul, welcome back to the UK.
Paul.
New year, same Bickering. To expect otherwise would be a leap of faith. Nicely put. Nicely put.
By the way, what is Paul doing?
I believe he has already arrived.
No, he's working.
He just noticed that my hair has been renewed.
He's working on.
Say it.
Paul, he's.
You're speaking with him on the phone.
True.
So?
He's helping me. You know, we're working on instrumental parts of the songs, new songs for Season of Ghosts.
The two demos. Is it the two demos that we have in our hands?
For now we are working on one, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like,
whatever it is.
That's going to be the context of your current and future work.
It's really exciting because he is adding lots of value, so very exciting.
Oh, he's on the train from Gatwick to London. Fantastic. Welcome back. We have so much work to do, and
yep.
I'm working on laying down some vocal ideas
for
the songs. I am.
Are you?
I've been trying like for a week or so.
Are you?
But you know what? I'm the kind of person that is super fussy with vocal lines and with lyrics. But with also vocal lines, it's like I have to stay with myself and let it brew for a couple of weeks, because I'm like, nope.
I'm gonna let it brew.
Yes, I let it sleep on it. I fail 50,000 times. I'm staying alone.
She's gonna make it brew.
Yeah, it's brewing like a fucking tea. That's why my vocal lines are good. and they are not boring and generic that you say, oh yes, I've heard that 50 million times. Oh, it reminds me of 50 of the other bands.
Yes, indeed.
I don't want to be that
then we're
person.
gonna add reverb and make you sound like a toilet.
Oh my god, no, that happens only in specific countries. Right. So yeah, my target is to create vocal lines that are memorable, that are as original as possible, without that being my ultimate target. Obviously, I want it to be palatable, memorable, palatable. Yes,
get out of here
and
with these terms.
And
palatable, and yes. Then she's gonna be brewing again.
Is that how you are brewing your tea? Is that what you're doing? Like sitting next to your cup of tea and doing like a chimpanzee? Is that how you do it?
It's when you put the tea, the leaves inside that plastic thing. No, it's the other piece of plastic.
Oh, that the brewer, the tea brewer.
Yeah.
The reusable one.
Yeah, that completely looks like a turd in a piece of water.
Why does it look like a turd?
Because it floats.
Well, my mom found an incredible reusable tea brewing thing. That's when you put it inside your cup of tea, like it kind of floats. And he keeps smoking that. So that's the way it brews, like this.
Yeah, it looks like a turd. Also, I imagine you like staying like this.
Am I staying like this in a teacup?
I imagine you in a bathtub.
I'm probably a bit too heavy to stay like.
So this is you brewing your vocal lines.
And you completely demolished any sense of respect, any sense of seriousness, any sense of, what can I say? Nobody will ever take me seriously again. I'm gonna be reduced to a joke because of you. I'm gonna, I don't know, take up a career in self-deprecating stand-up comedy or
make
something.
Some memes and share them this week. Brewing some vocal lines.
Jesus Christ.
Let's brew some vocal lines already.
Let's see what guys are saying.
Yeah.
Train explodes. No, train explodes. That he's excited. The first song we're working on is gorgeous. Yeah, absolutely is. Both of them are actually.
Yeah.
And we are also preparing them for the concert on the 30th of January.
Yeah, if lockdown
the
measures
online
don't
concert.
Change, hopefully that's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah, hopefully lockdown is going to allow Paul to travel.
Yeah.
And join us here.
Yeah, that's gonna be fantastic.
Sam's face is cruel.
Why is my face cruel?
I think Zombie Sam is doing pregnancy breathing. Are you doing pregnancy breathing?
I'm not, but I remember my aunts doing those things.
Beautiful shirts. If you meant me, thank you. Zombie Sam is pregnant, but Sophia is not the mother. What are you pregnant with, first of all?
I have a few kittens again.
And who are you pregnant from?
Sophia, after reading those books, I might have impregnated myself.
Tell us about the books. What are you reading?
I have the book there.
Right. Let's. We tend to buy very
educative books.
Educational books. All that weird kind of shit that the geeky old me likes. And apparently he liked this book. Very happy you do.
You didn't pick it. I picked it.
I did.
I picked this.
I did.
I picked this.
Okay, good.
Cryptozoology book. We'll just mention.
So he will recite a passage from this amazing book. We're not endorsed or affiliated by or affiliated with this publishing company or the author of this book.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Why is Sam wearing sunglasses inside? He has some photosensitivity today.
It's that part of
it's
my
linked-
life again. So.
It's linked to his migraines. Sometimes it flares up when he's stressed, and so just don't worry about it.
At some point it will pass. I have parts of my life that my stress takes over and get out of balance. Then my medication helps.
People suggested nicer reasons. Sam's pregnancy makes him light sensitive. All rock stars wear sunglasses everywhere, even nighttime.
I wish it was that.
It's cause he's tall, dark, and handsome, Zombie Sam.
No.
Queria entender o questiao falando. I don't know what this means, but I would be happy for translation.
If I am not wrong, the part is... There you go.
There you go. Pay attention.
Let me find the right paragraph.
So you're reading, it's a point in the book that he's reading about worms.
Yes, there are many kinds of worms.
Worms are apparently, they are very interesting creatures, and they can also be super creepy, and creepy level horror movies have nothing on that kind of the creepiness of nature.
So guys, just excuse my pronunciation because some names are Latin and I might pronounce it in Latin and not English.
Sam's pregnant with baby zombies. That would be good.
No, thank you. So, and when it comes to combining two of humanity's favorite activities,
Thanks for the translation.
sex and combat, nothing beats the turburella.
What is a turburella?
It's a kind of worm
Okay.
and parasite. These animals, which are hermaphrodites, engage in a spectacular penis fencing using two phalluses.
Penis fencing?
Yes.
Let's penis fence.
Wait. Using two phalluses mounting on their chests.
Mounted
on their chests as weapons, with which they attempt to pierce in at.
Can I read it for people?
No, okay. It's this. I cannot.
Where is it? Where is it?
It's here.
Right. Terbellaria.
No, it's turburella.
It's not turburella. I mean, you don't see what you're reading.
I have the lights in my face and my vision is shaking.
Terbellaria.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So these animals that are in the family of worms, I repeat, which are hermaphrodites, engage in spectacular penis fencing, using two phalluses mounted on their chests as weapons, with which they attempt to pierce and impregnate each other. No, you're pregnant. No, you're pregnant. Oh, you are pregnant. No, you are pregnant. Oh, Is it like that?
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's us as worms.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Apart from the impregnation part.
Yeah.
Knock on fucking wood. I see.
That's it.
Good. Nature is creepy.
Yeah.
Nature is fucking creepy, and the smallest, the smaller the creature, the creepier it gets.
There was the other guy.
As a rule of thumb, I think that's how it goes. Like the creepiest shits are definitely insects and bacteria, parasites. You know, the smaller it gets, like the more nightmares. Life is good. Happy 2021. Got it? Okay, let me catch up with what you guys are saying. Gosh, what about the tapeworm? Oh, there is a tapeworm.
Yeah.
There is a part about the tapeworm, actually.
Read this about the velvet worm.
What the fuck is Sam reading? He's reading a book.
Here. I cannot read, guys. Sorry, I have disturbed visions.
They cooperate.
Yeah.
So
it's the velvet worm. Yeah. Read.
Okay, good. So he's reading the book of Barely Imagined Beings, a 21st century bestiary by Caspar Henderson. That's it. These are books we picked up last time at Waterstones, or did we pick them up from Amazon?
Waterstones.
Yeah. So, is that about the velvet worm?
Yeah.
So, the velvet worms cooperate to hunt and tend to be very hostile to other groups. Okay, until now. Their mating rituals: the male has a penis like organ on his head, which he inserts into the female, and their virtuoso ability to squirt sticky slime in the face of enemies and prey have made them popular as pets.
Thank you.
Okay.
Pets.
Who of you watching has a velvet worm as a pet? Or if you don't have, do you know anybody who
do have
do you know anybody who keeps velvet worms as pets because they like to squirt into enemies' faces? Absolutely disgusting.
Absolutely dickheads.
Absolutely dickheads, like literally dickheads. The beauty of nature.
Sorry, guys, I'm not in any position to read at the moment.
David says, my condolences to Sam and my admiration for him for working through the pain. Well, you say that, but I hear him 24/7 crabby, grumpy, sleepy, whining.
About what?
Well, it used to be much worse. Now it's nothing.
What do you
Now,
mean?
now he's good. About the migraine pain and all the physical symptoms around that.
Hopefully, I will manage to speak to my neurologist and
Well, he used to be much worse. Now he's good.
yeah, and tweak my medication and go back to
After giving me
balance.
a handful of wrinkles all these years, now he's better.
Yeah, this is about awareness and get to know your pain and get to know your thing. So
Sam sounds like me reading in English during class.
no, it's actually the fact that I cannot read at the moment. I have disturbed visions. I have visual. It shakes.
Tapeworm. Are you reading this for inspiration? No, we're reading this because we are nerds.
Yeah.
Or at least I admit I'm a nerd, and the nerdier the better. I really like reading weird shit. So lately he's into this
Same.
kind of books, and I'm very happy that we're on the same page at last.
Same. Plus, I'm also very, very happy to read.
I hope this won't get restricted. Oh shit.
What
Do you
mean?
think that they will restrict our YouTube? They were reading inappropriate books.
Come on,
On live
I've
stream.
been showing half of my ass last
Oh, by
week.
the way, I don't know, like probably for the uninitiated, you didn't catch that, but he towards the end of the previous live stream, he flashed his ass.
Don't worry, I'm gonna show you my ass even
No. But seriously, they are going to close us for nudity, yeah?
That's fine, Sophia.
That's fine. It's okay.
Man, with all the trash that is around, people are showing their faces nowadays. I cannot show my ass. It's actually the same.
I mean, okay, all those
dickheads going
American
around.
pop stars, they're flashing their asses all over YouTube every day, but they have enough money to get away with it. We don't. Does the book say anything about the ribbon worms? I think so.
Speaking about the ribbon in that chapter.
No?
No.
Maybe later.
No, it really makes.
Worms are really an inexhaustible subject. Yes, this bestiary has information about other animals, like, for example, the antisocial behavior of dolphins and what kind of jackasses they are. And what else?
I read about sponges.
Sponges?
Mm-hmm.
What about sponges? Are they creepy too?
No, they are not. But you know how ancient they are.
Of course they are ancient. I mean, like, all those small things.
About sea stars.
Sea stars? What about them? Are they creepy as fuck?
There are some First off, they are scavengers,
Okay, many animals are scavengers.
and a specific one, they were fucking eating corals.
Hmm.
It's not that good,
Be
Sophia.
careful in the tube, Paul. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Hopefully, we'll see you face to face super soon.
Where I can show you my ass live.
No, thank you. We can live without it. And there was another creepy thing that you told me about another animal.
Mm-hmm.
Was it not a...
The eel.
Oh, the eel. Right. That's fucking creepy. You know, I remember my mom, she still has those SeaWorld encyclopedias by Cousteau, the famous Cousteau. That I think he was a marine biologist, and he became like a celebrity, like a mainstream person. And at some point, like back in the 80s, he had made some incredibly beautiful encyclopedias, and I was always shitting my pants with the sea snakes and whatever lives in the bottom
That's
of
what it
the
is.
ocean. And yeah, there's like those teeth and those like
Do you know that they have a double
nightmares.
mouth? They have
Double mouth.
yeah, they have a teeth,
Oh,
and then they have a jaw inside because they
right.
always stay with an open mouth. That's
Right,
how
right. Yeah,
they
now
have
I
another
remember.
mouth inside, which is there. And when some fish get in and something gets in, that's how they capture it. And funny.
Well, there is no difference between pop music and porn nowadays.
There you go.
I agree. Gone are the days of decent pop music.
Come on, guys. Since the 90s, J-Lo started, flashing her ass around.
What? Who?
J-Lo.
But she has been using her ass to make a fortune since the 90s.
So I'm saying. So that's how it started.
No, this is not how it started. But anyway, who cares? So the sea slug uses the same opening for both eating and excreting waste. Nice. Very, very nice.
But
Just in case you were eating, don't.
last night, I started this chapter
What chapter?
about the genital fingered stomapods.
What?
Stomatopods, sorry.
Genital fingered stomatopod. So what's that? Oh, this looks like the burn it with fire before it lays eggs.
Yeah.
Is that the thing that the isopod that lives in the sea?
Yes. And actually,
That
if
huge
it's
that
sting,
that it looks like a huge
has
cockroach?
claws. Yeah. And if it catches you, it goes very fast, actually, it says. And if it catches you, it can cut your bone, or the bone of the finger.
What?
Yeah, it can fuck your bones.
Well, nature is good in encyclopedias. I'm not a very big fan of approaching weird creatures from a very close proximity. As long as they are mammals, I can take it. But when we go to other species,
Vanni, quello poso numero 4. Vai, Vanni!
what's happening? Ma let here.
Vanni!
Let here, she's eating.
Podo numero 4.
E let here.
No.
Perché? Okay.
She needs to eat. She usually podo numero 3.
Tortoises can eat from both ends. What? Nice.
Come. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, ciao.
Child. Where have you been all day? I needed you.
That's the statement of the day. Where have you been all day? I needed you.
Did you do your homework? Monday you start school.
Schools remain closed in the UK.
It's virtual. I'm saving the money for Oxford. You understand? Good education for you.
What is she gonna major in? Meow.
She's going to Oxford.
She's gonna major in brutal insults and
No,
rapid excretion of poo.
no. She's my child.
Whatever.
She's gonna major in terrorism.
She's gonna major in terrorism. Not bad.
No,
Not bad.
no.
She's a white supremacist already, so go for it. Don't squeeze the cat. Allow her to stay peacefully. And you can also have the brush. What is the brush?
There's no brush.
Oh, there is the brush.
Yeah, papi.
There you go. The brush.
See?
Oh, we start the brush. Hair starts flying in the air. My water is compromised. So, picking up from the previous picking up from the previous conversation, we have been working on 2 demos, and I've been working on both of them at the same time, just brewing the ideas like he previously mocked me about. And we're also building a more effective vocal booth for me. Actually, he has been doing it because I don't know how to do it. Because from what we understand, we're not going to be able to travel to Italy to record the vocals for this album.
No, it's not happening.
For those of you that haven't been following us before, we are in the process of creating a 3rd studio album, and I mean, it's probably impossible to travel to Italy to record. Therefore, probably this job is gonna be done at home.
Yep.
So we are soundproofing the studio. We have a room that is just a studio. So the neighbors basically don't send us the police, and that's it.
Che bello questo culo.
Brushy.
Sì. Cricky.
And also today, I woke up and I found that there was a preview of the song I prepared for Fate Gear. Fate Gear is an all-female Japanese metal band, and they invited me to. Oh, she's very cuddly. And
Is Mama ugly? Sì.
Okay. I'm sad now. I'm gonna be crying the whole night.
What do you cry?
So they're on their Twitter. The name is Fate Gear. On their Twitter, there is a 1.5 minutes, I think, preview of the song, and the EP is going to be released on the 27th of this month.
Next month. It's on point.
That cat sure does me a lot. Yeah, she's very talkative, and I think she might be our most talkative cat.
Sus, don't be a white supremacist. Va bene.
She protests. She wants to join the KKK. Hey!
Colarina.
Can you stop shouting? They're gonna send us the police.
Sì, papà. Ti braccio.
See the way she demands to be brushed. Talk about spoiled cats. Jesus Christ.
Sì. Figlia mia.
So anyway, if you want to hear some fresh vocals from yours truly, just go and listen to the preview. I'm going to post it on all my social media for now. I just linked to it in our latest newsletter, which I sent today. And if you're not in our mailing list, you should definitely join. In the description of this video, you will find the master link, which is the link tree. You will find the master link. You click there, you join our mailing list, and you will receive approximately 1 email per week. And
Yeah.
you will get access to news in advance, sales in advance, and lots of exclusive material. What kind of integrity and what kind of credibility, not integrity, what kind of credibility do I have if I'm speaking and making announcements and you're leaving me here?
That's it. Shh.
I'm going to make a pullover out of that.
We're cleaning the kids, Sophia. Help.
The preview sounded amazing. Oh, you listened to it already. Thank you. Thank you. I really enjoyed
The bathtub.
not the bathtub. I really enjoyed recording the song.
Dice papà. Facciamo pancino. Facciamo vedere pancino. Oh.
Are we done with this thing?
No.
No?
Need to take care of pancino.
It's on a completely different note. I wanted to comment on how there was so much intense hate online about, oh, fuck you 2020, oh, fuck you, blah blah blah, oh, to hell with 2020. It's like this whole world is an extended and endless playground of infinitely immature and permanently adolescent millions of people.
Thank you.
But that's a very long topic, and maybe it's too heavy for this chat. I don't know.
No, it's fine. Guys, acceptance is key. 2022 was what it was.
No, I'm not. Allow me to finish my thought. I'm not saying that the year was the most fantastic year of humanity. Absolutely not. It was one of the darkest to date. Okay?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that, first of all, why exactly do you suspect that 2021 is going to be better?
Yeah.
First of all, based on what? And second of all, if you just blame the year, what's going to happen? If you just go out there and say, fuck you, middle finger 2020, oh, I'm so whatever.
Feel better?
I don't know, like, do you feel better?
What did you achieve? What did you accomplish?
No, I mean, I understand if you did it, just in light spirited, whatever, but I've seen like very intense expressions.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking about mild stuff. Like, everybody at some point said, oh my god, what a fucking year, like, screw you, all of us at some point, exploded with frustration for one reason or another. I'm just saying that it was like certain people were very intense, and I'm like, okay, good. Are you satisfied now that you whatever? Yeah, but most importantly, who cares about that shit? Most importantly, how have you been? I know that it was, and it still is, a very different holiday period, and that probably some of you or lots of you wanted to be in places and you couldn't, and you had to cancel your plans, and you had places you wanted to be but you couldn't, meet people that you wanted to meet but you couldn't.
Whoa, it's very bright.
It's very bright. You might want to put those back on. I feel you for sure. It was not the best thing that celebrating or whatever, spending this holiday period separated. But I hope that you're hanging in there.
Yeah, you're moving my camera.
She's moving the camera. I'm hoping that you're hanging in there regardless of how you celebrated, whether you celebrated or not, and how you chose to spend these days. I hope that you had and still having lots of good food, lots of good drinks.
And see the positive side.
And maybe a few
you could have
laughs.
ended up with a pillar up your ass. So
what pillar?
Any pillar. Something
What
up your
pillar?
ass.
How can people casually end up with a pillar up their ass?
You don't know. Something. An accident. Something.
I casually ended with a pillar up my ass.
Or a microphone. A microphone up your ass. Something, It is better the way it was,
I'm pretty
It's
confident
always,
that this happened just in Japanese porn.
I don't know. Or an eel.
An eel. Let's not talk about eels. The book had a few things to say about eels and their use in Japanese pornography. That was not good.
Mentioned from Freud already. So it's many
Yeah,
years.
Freud had a few things to say about that back in the day.
Humans.
KKK stands for Kitty Cat Club.
Kitty cat.
That was good.
See?
Very good.
Now she's happy. She's eating from podo numero 3.
Okay.
See? Things went back to normal.
Fade gear are awesome and your voice fits Lair like a glove. Fantastic too. Thank you so much. We'll check my email shortly. Actually, I'm making some changes to the email list. Some of you that for some reason are not opening the emails because probably some of them end up in the spam, or you're getting too much email, or you're not. Your email is not the most updated. You don't check it that often. That's what I mean. I'm going to purge unengaged audiences, and I'm going to prompt you to update your details soon-ish. Yeah, because that's the way to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm very content with mailing lists.
Yeah.
It feels more cozy than social media, and not because social media, like the platform, is bad. The platforms are very good. What I hate is that they are forcing you essentially to pay to reach your own audience, and this is what really bothers me. Whereas email, you're gonna reach your audience no matter what. I mean, in the worst case, you end up in the spam.
Let me say something. You may want to subscribe a bit more on our mailing list. Why? Because, not because we want to force you to do so. It's because, I don't know how many of you are Apple users, but there is a new privacy policy. And what does this mean? This means that on social media, exclusively on Facebook, whoever is using Facebook, when we are posting something or having a campaign, even if we want to pay to reach our own audience, our own fair fans that have put a like on Facebook, the privacy policy mandates that we cannot reach our own audience anymore.
Correa. With Apple. With Apple.
Yeah, Apple devices.
So yeah.
Or it's gonna cost more. It's gonna cost more, and so it's gonna be difficult. So what we're asking people to do is to subscribe to the mailing list, because it's gonna be easier for us to reach you. You're just an email away from us.
Yeah, true. That's true.
Please subscribe.
Yeah, the link is like in the description of this video. So just use the link tree one, the master link, and you can find all the useful links to us, the newsletter included. So I'm resisting the urge to ask how she knows that. What? Cogito ergo. What exactly? About the Japanese porn? I mean, I've been around. I was not born under a rock. I know stuff. I know lots of useless stuff even. But that's the fun part. I know lots of useless stuff. I've always wanted to meet the two of you, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. Well, for now, we have to tackle the pandemic, and when travel becomes if travel becomes normal again, we're going to do the best to tour and to travel. Yeah, both of these. Because apart from touring, like, traveling is essential to me, like water. If I don't travel, I feel like I cannot breathe. So yeah, I really, I'm a traveler. Yeah. Before somebody comes up with that joke, I say myself. Sofía, saludos desde Perú. Saludos a Perú, if I said it correctly. Peru. Never been to Peru. My God, South America is a must. It's one of the trips that I really want to make. I want to go like everywhere and see the ancient ruins and all the natural beauty of those countries. In general, just give me a bag and throw me on an airplane, and I'm happy to travel here and there and take shitload of pictures, eat all the local food, if there are hygiene standards. Otherwise, no. Yeah, do all the sightseeing, go to the non-touristy places, and yeah. What are you playing? It sounds very mellow.
Something for a new album.
Something for the new album. Uh, guys, can somebody help me with the language here? Jason Acoaviles is saying something, but I cannot understand. Pero en algún momento vendrá por aquí. I understand bits and pieces, but not the whole thing. So Julio says that with Brexit, I suppose it will be also more complicated for you to play in Europe too. Hopefully not.
No, we're European citizens.
We did sign a petition so that this thing will be discussed in the parliaments, so that performers, musicians, and other kinds of performers will be excused from this whole Brexit thing, so we can travel
In theory,
to perform without a visa.
Yeah, in theory, also we are European.
We are European citizens,
so we should be okay.
Should be okay, but it's not a given. It's not. We don't know that for sure. So there is still lots and lots of things that need to be agreed on, and I cannot believe that they took the maximum time and they still didn't come to a proper agreement. And we were speaking about Brexit, the fact that Great Britain is not a member of the European Union anymore as of New Year's. Oh, okay. Sorry for the Spanish, but at some point, will you come here? To Peru. I would love to. Thank you guys for the translations. You're awesome.
It would be fantastic.
Yeah, from the mobile I couldn't
in
just...
South America, so yeah, that would be...
Yeah, a tour of South America is in the works. Actually, we have people we're talking to, and we've been talking to them for a while, and perhaps it would have already become a reality, but the pandemic thought otherwise. So we just lay low, and we keep working towards the direction so that when everything opens, we can come and visit South America and eat all of your food. Oh, come to the Netherlands again. Even better, come to Eindhoven. Never been to Eindhoven. The Netherlands was beautiful. It was like so peaceful to walk around. Like from the couple of times I've been there, it was so nice and civilized, right? Really, really, really nice. Well, definitely when everything opens up, touring will be a priority. So be sure that we're gonna outdo ourselves. You know, the only problem is that when things open up, everybody's gonna be on tour, so the competition is going to be fierce. But that's a topic that you shouldn't be thinking about. It's something that we have to think about. I live in the South in North America. Great eating here too. In which state are you, Justine? Nice. So Sam lately has taken up a new pastime, which is reading. He's been reading a lot. I don't know where that came from, but I'm very happy it did, because I've always been the kind of kid that was reading lots of books, and yeah, being a bookworm, I kind of felt alone in my reading things. But now Sam is joining me, and I'm so happy seeing him with books, even if they are weird shit, like, or especially because they are weird shit, like the book of Barely Imagined Beings, reading about creepy crawlies. Oh, Georgia. I don't even know how Georgia looks like. Do you know? There's so many beautiful places in the world that I would like to visit. I mean, I was saying this to someone lately, that if I could, and if I didn't love cats so much, I would be a full-time traveler, or yeah, I would travel like all the time. There's so much to see. The world is so beautiful that you cannot run out of places. So what are some of your favorite pastimes? How do you spend your time, pandemic or not? Did you discover, like back in 2020, did you discover any new hobbies, any new things that interest you, any things that make you feel calmer, or I don't know, anything creative? Is there anything that you picked up? We're waiting. For me, uh, apart from my standard things that I always do, which definitely is reading. I'm reading lots of articles about topics that I like. Lately, in the last couple of years, I'm reading a bit of um, sociology, politics. I wouldn't say pure blood politics, but anyway, I'm interested in a variety of social topics, and the evolution of the human race, or basically the decadence of the human race. That's why I'm reading. Um, and of course, I love video games, watching movies, appreciating movies. And I took up last year. I took up screenwriting classes. I decided to try my hand at screenwriting. So I really found that very, very interesting. So I'm definitely going to pursue that and improve it. I used to be part of an acting class in 2020. I finished it, and then the pandemic started. I would like to do more acting, uh, but it's hard to find something online that is also high quality. I'm still looking for that too. And yeah, I'm looking into. Why are you giving me the stink eye? What did you take up? What are your favorite pastimes apart from stumbling onto poles?
I have too many things, Sophia, and I cannot bother.
You have too many things.
Yeah.
Well, what too many things do you have?
Interesting. I'm doing too much.
You don't do much.
I do too much.
You do too much. Okay, what did you take up? Just give me a second. I'm coming back.
Where are you going?
I'm coming back. My allergy.
Your allergy.
My nose.
Well, I have my OneNote full of things. I usually do too much. But, I said, I got these holidays from work, and I said, basically, I promised myself that I would do exactly, apart from the new album, I would do pretty much nothing from the ordinary extra, because during the year, I'm always learning new things. I'm always on a new course. I'm always on new things. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna read books and just work on the new albums, and that's what I did. That's it. Which was enough. then this thing of the lights and the migraine happened, and basically I did not even get on my laptop anymore.
So
I announced one single for Zombie Sun a while ago, and then I ended up with what, 4 songs, 5.
mm,
So
you did a very good job with that.
and yeah, so I might come up with an EP or a new album 100%. So I said, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna release a new song. Wow, fantastic! Which obviously I didn't say anything anymore because Christmas came up, and I'm gonna start talking about it very soon. But eventually, I composed what I have 3 in the works and 2 extra that I wrote a few days ago. So I have 5 songs already, and probably will write a few extra. So I'm gonna have a new album, new album. Probably plus I have an old new album, which I'm probably gonna.
And if you don't release it,
They're gonna be bits and
I'm
pieces.
gonna
I'm
be
gonna
very
release here
pissed.
and there,
I'm gonna be
extra
very
songs
pissed.
here and there. So I have tons of music now.
He
Fantastic.
definitely does. So some of the favorite pastimes that people are talking about here in the chat is reading, drawing, photography. Good, good, and good.
Yeah.
And making puzzles. How do you make puzzles?
Puzzles, Sophia.
Oh, you mean like not creating your own puzzle, but making puzzles, like buy them from the shop. And yeah, making puzzles, it's so peaceful. It's so grounded.
I made the 7,500 once.
What?
7,500 pieces.
And what happened to them afterwards?
My mom has it framed.
Your mom happened. Oh, she has them framed.
Yeah. It was a fantastic one, with Egypt, and has gold pieces. It was
Really? How long did it take you to complete?
With my ADD,
Mm.
3 weeks.
I started playing Magic the Gathering last year. Oh, that's a famous one.
Come.
I started writing lyrics like 3 years ago, but took a break, and I think that I would start writing again this year. You should. Writing is an excellent way to express yourself, especially in times like these. It's very important to acknowledge and to express your feelings.
Mom stinks.
And right the very second that I'm trying to give some advice and be taken seriously, you just humiliate me. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
She's my kid. I
To you.
protect her. You stink.
She insults me. Got back into photography and editing. Nice.
That's fantastic. I like
that. That's incredible. I really need to study my notes, my photography lesson notes, because I really suck. I mean, he has a natural talent with all these things. I completely. Nora says, fortunately, I didn't have to reinvent myself during the pandemic. Did what I would normally do: photography, Oriental painting, and learning Chinese. About that Oriental painting of yours, you put that to good use when you illustrated Sam's ass. I was like, such a beautiful art. And who knew that one day, after existing for thousands of years, who knew that one day it would be used to represent somebody's behind?
She's pissed with you.
Why are you pissed with me? What did I do to you? Eh?
She should have been with you.
Perché?
She wanted to be with you, no.
She can come. Ella.
Sure, why?
Okay.
Why are you pissed with me? Stop!
So Priscilla says, writing poems, playing piano or my keyboard, good. Creating music, good. Reading some good books, excellent. See the moon, sky, day or night with my telescope. Telescope! That's incredible. That's incredible, and that's... Yeah, we need a telescope. Whenever we have our own place, I want a telescope.
I want a garden, and I want a telescope.
And a telescopic lens to take pictures.
Watch my ass.
No, I don't want to watch anybody. I just want to watch the stars.
To watch the stars. To watch the stars.
Priscilla, all of these are very good activities. Looking inside yourself,
With a
taking up,
telescope.
not with a telescope,
Ah.
with a mind's eye. Taking up spirituality, very, very good. I believe that.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
Okay. Sam's been very productive. Yeah, he has been actually.
This might be.
Hi, Maxwell. Happy New Year to everybody who just joined.
This might be also what I'm going through. Me collapsing. I relaxed, and that's why I'm feeling this way. I when people doing always running a rat race, and then you relax and let go. This is what happens because stress hits you not when you're going, but when you're relaxing. So
One person is saying that her dog is looking at her funny because she keeps hearing Vanilla mewing. Sorry about that. Sorry for upsetting your dog.
I'm so sorry.
I started making lyric videos last year. I did one for Asteroid. If you did that, send us your link. We want to watch it
And share it.
and share it. What's this? So Sam is arguing with Vanilla. What's disturbing is I think they understood what the other was saying. So among his many talents, he can also communicate with animals. So that's wonderful. He's like Mowgli. Zombie Mowgli.
I just cannot communicate with humans.
Mowgli Sam.
I don't communicate with humans.
Well, I will turn into a camel. Maybe we can establish a better communication then. What do you say? And I will spit on your face.
You're already chewing like a camel.
Why am I chewing like a camel? I'm not using chewing gums.
Ah.
You are the one who is chewing. And you are stealing my chewing gums, which I painstakingly import from Greece. So I really, really love useless information of the day.
Disgusting chewing gums.
You are disgusting. I really love chewing gums that taste of cinnamon flavor.
Disgusting.
In general, I really love cinnamon. That's why one of my cats is called Cinnamon Cookie. So I really love cinnamon, and I love cinnamon chewing gum specifically. And in the UK, it's literally impossible to locate a single chewing gum with a cinnamon flavor. So I import them from Greece. Whenever I go there, I just take 50 packages, I bring them here. And because he's lazy and he doesn't go to stock up on chewing gums, I see him abducting my own cinnamon chewing gums, and he takes it out, and he's like, "Oh, do you want one?" And I'm like, "But you hate those." It's like, "Hey, okay, they're disgusting, but I eat them." Out of your laziness.
I don't have money, Sophia. I need to save on budget.
What money? The £1 for the whole tub of 50 pieces or something?
It's from the small things that you save.
Oh my God. You are absolutely disgusting. Do you remember any of the songs that we played in the previous live?
No.
Why don't you remember?
I told you the guitar.
Oh, the tuning is wrong.
The tuning is not wrong. It's tuned because a different way.
Well,
G tuned because I am experimenting with a new tuning for a new song.
Sophia, do you know the band Esprit d'Air? Yeah, I've heard about them. Aren't they from Asia? I think.
No idea.
I think they play a mix of visual K metal. Might be wrong though. What is chewing gums? Chewing gum is a bubble gum that you chew like after you have a meal.
What
You
do you mean
take
with chewing gum?
the chewing gum and it's not a native speaker.
Oh.
It's a gum like Trident or what are famous chewing gums? Orbit is a famous brand.
Yeah, Trident.
Trident and stuff like that.
Vigor Soul.
I don't think Vanilla is arguing. My cat loves listening to her. He's pairing next to me now. Ah,
Honey.
she's
Funny.
the seductive white supremacist KKK
Lady, è
cat.
questo? Lady.
Oh,
Mio.
something that I took up recently actually is something that I've been toying around for a very, very long time, like at least 20 years. Might or might not pursue it professionally,
Forza.
but for sure I'm doing it for my own
Forza.
evolution, and that is
Vieni.
counseling and coaching.
Vieni.
And I mean counseling like psychologically counseling.
Where are you going?
The hell is happening? And life coaching.
Forza.
So I'm doing this for my own for my own evolution and development first. And if I see
Trudo.
that I'm half decent at it, I might or might not consider a change of career. On top of being a musician, obviously.
Trudo.
I don't know, like, do you think that something like that might be good for me? Or I might be good at it? What do you think? To be honest, when I was in school, what I wanted to do was go to university to become a psychologist and take it from there, to do hypnotherapy and other forms of counseling and therapy, to be certified as a therapist, as a counselor, and as a life coach. But this didn't happen because parents.
No.
Yes.
Vai via.
Sì.
No.
Sì.
Mom stinks.
Sì.
Mom stinks.
Sì.
Lady.
I'm growing here the plants.
No. Lady, è questo?
I'm growing here the
È
plants.
questo, è questo.
Your loyalties are fucked.
I grow.
Venduta.
No,
Venduta.
Pulita.
Venduta.
Pulita.
She's sold. She's a sellout.
No. She's making.
What was I saying?
Oh, questo pancino.
Oh, yeah, it didn't happen. I didn't study what I wanted because parents. I was one of the best students of the entire school. And in Greece, when you want to study, I was going to public school, okay? But public and private schools in Greece, they follow a specific system. So when you're in the class of your school, you sit for exams, like on a national level. And you kind of based on the results of that exam and based on the general marks that you took during the previous school year at school, all those things are assessed and they give you a final result, and based on those results you pass to public universities all across Greece based on your choices. And our universities, our public universities are 100% public, which means 100% free, which is something I'm especially proud of. As a Greek, it's one of the best aspects of Greece that still exist, that they haven't died yet. Public schools in Greece, they are 100% free, like the books, the materials, everything. And the public universities, like everything is free, like the books. And I mean, I would have paid thousands, tens of thousands to go to the law school that I went eventually.
Trudo, where did you go to school?
So yeah, that kind of hang up stayed inside me, and I always come back to it like every few years, and I'm like, I should do something in counseling. Like, first of all, every counselor, before they become a counselor, they need to sort out their own shit to go and to go through the same journey that a potential client would. So they need to sort out their emotional issues, their get rid of their emotional baggage, and solve their whatever maturity issue they might have. And then eventually, having gone through the entire process, you can be certified to be a coach
So
or a therapist.
27,001.
27,001. No, that's your certification in cybersecurity and information security. But
She wants to go to Cambridge.
you want to go to Cambridge?
I don't have the funds to support
Oh,
this kid.
what do you want to study in Cambridge?
Business analysis.
Business analysis. And what are you going to analyze? How many crocchine
She can get
are
at the end
gonna?
of the month.
How many?
The crocchine.
How much kibo
Yeah.
a factory can produce in 1 month?
Yeah.
Fantastic. I'm pretty sure that they teach that in Cambridge. See,
60K a month.
60K a month. Crocchine.
Yeah. She wants not a year, 60K a month she wants to make.
She wants to make 60,000
Pounds.
pounds, not kibo.
No.
She wants to make 60,000 pounds a month.
So she can bring keyboard home.
So she can bring
Enough keyboard home.
enough kibble, dry food home. Good.
Bravo. Bravo, Papa.
So you work. I become a full-time musician. You work, okay?
But now I need to pay the school.
Okay, now we need to get you to Cambridge first.
Bravo, Papa. I'm proud of you. Bravo.
Will you play Electricity someday? It's the song that introduced me to Bloodstained Child and Dream Paralysis to Season of Ghost. So Electricity started all for me. Well, Neme, you might want to check out our online live show on the 30th of January. Something might or might not be waiting for you. So that's the 30th of January, most probably here on YouTube. We are doing a full electric set, hopefully, to celebrate my 10 years in the music industry. As some of you might know, in 2010, I started my career as a professional musician in Japan as a member of Bloodstained Child. And then in 2013, the end of 2013, I started Season of Ghosts. So we're going to revisit my entire career and play selected tracks.
We're playing three songs of Bloodstained Child, I think, right?
For sure.
So just three songs from Bloodstained Child, and Electricity might or might not be one of those.
Yeah, but we're definitely considering that.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite songs
It's
too.
one of my favorite songs too. So just don't miss the 30th. If, didn't screw us up with the lockdown.
To go to Cambridge, she would have to commute.
Commute. Are you gonna commute?
She's gonna commute.
Are you gonna commute? Are you gonna commute, Papa?
I wish I was as relaxed as Lady is now. You and me both. Sounds like a great plan on the Cambridge and kibble plan. Kibble is a cat food. I thought that was just dog food. No, I believe it's the shape and type of dry food, the one that is the tiny grains.
Papa,
I think it's all called kibble. Or just dry food. That cow mews a lot less than vanilla. Well, if you see her in the morning, she's trying to wake us up because she wants to send us to the office. So around 6 o'clock, she starts.
She's waiting for me in front of the toilet. She's banging my toilet because we have two toilets.
Yeah, we have two toilets at home.
So she's banging my toilet.
She's scratching
door. So it's like me. Get inside the toilet.
You man,
because
you breadwinner.
We
wake up
go to the toilet together. So it's like, come on, wake up. Let's go to the toilet. Let's do the routine. Rat race.
And also, Lady, she has, since he started working from home full time, and he works in the studio. Usually I work in the studio, but
Look at this.
But now with the pandemic, he took the studio I'm working in the kitchen. So she has a dedicated um, basket, a kitty basket, and she sits right next to him on the desk, reviewing
Monitoring.
his productivity levels. And if he doesn't produce enough, if he dares to go to the toilet, she starts shouting.
Yeah, she follows me around.
She
so it's
follows him
too
around. She
much.
doesn't allow him to eat, to relax, to sleep, nothing, to take
Yeah.
a nap.
She chases me. She chases me around.
No lunch break for you, bitch.
No.
Um, everything. Oh, lady doesn't have to commute to Cambridge. Everything is online.
Yeah. It's
Let's
virtual.
let's get you an online course, lady, so you can earn your own kibble and donate the rest to cats. Oh, will you play Sophia too on the online concert? Guys, are you fortune tellers or something? We're definitely considering it, yes. So for sure we are playing stuff that we've never played before. So it's we don't have many days to prepare, and right now I'm communicating with the essential people to prepare all that stuff, because there's lots of work that has to go in it, lots of rehearsing. I'll happily cut sit lady if she wants to come to Cambridge. Ah,
Jenny, what's that?
that's going to be nice.
Up, up. Up, up.
She might or might not
Up, up.
allow you to have a lunch
Up,
break.
up, up.
Think about it. She's gonna put you on a diet. Work, bitch. No lunch break for you. Is that right? She's a dictator.
Ti sei lavato il culetto, papà?
And I'm growing and I'm growing her plants because she really likes
She's the Lion King.
eating grass. So I'm growing here
She's Simbo.
cat grass.
Sì, Simbo.
So anyway, we also have to get here a good working laptop. Well, we don't need to because she already
Pushes tastini on mine.
yeah, she pushes the keyboard and sends messages to his directors.
Yeah, she's already pushing tastini on
And
mine.
the director gets something like a blurb and is like, "Oh, it's the cat talking to me." It's like, yeah.
Very compliant.
Oh my god.
We need to switch off, Sophia.
That's about right. So yeah, next week please change the tuning. I wanted to play music today. Just change the tuning
Do you
because
see
I
her
was
answer?
I was planning on playing music today for the guys for the first
What's your
live
answer,
stream of the year,
Trudeau?
and you remained with with a different tuning.
What's your opinion about it?
Scratchy.
Bacini.
Filacchia. Okay, she's kissing her dad. That's a good thing, by the way.
Bacini. Che bacini, che bacini, che sta bambina.
I would love a message from Lady. Ah,
See?
maybe we can do a campaign, and the winner can get a point in the mail. We're dip here point ink or something, and we're gonna stamp a postcard for you. Stop squeezing her. She wants to be peaceful. I mean, he's the kind of person that takes the worst out of every animal. I mean, like peaceful felines like Cinnamon, for example, that she doesn't say anything, she doesn't complain, he makes her hiss. He keeps squeezing animals, and then he complains that the animals are shitting on him, are coughing on him, are sneezing in his face,
This is the zoccola.
are biting him.
I'm sleeping. She's here. She sneezes in my face. She's like, poof. Hey, why? She leaves in the morning, 6 a.m. Poof. Why? I'm like, why?
What's your message to the fans for 2021?
I'm not ready.
You're not ready.
Yeah.
How can you not be ready? Like you always say, you're born ready.
I'm born ready, but don't have a message at the moment.
Why don't you have a message? for people?
Because I'm not super motivating at the moment while not in. See?
We are not ready.
Yeah. While
Well, we're definitely not ready for
I'm not.
2021.
I'm in this state, so I don't feel motivation at the moment.
Yeah, well,
I just am.
what I'm going to say is that
Please.
we have just entered, according to many, we have just entered the age of Aquarius.
So let's have a bath.
Let's have a bath. A bath is a very, very relaxing activity.
Yeah, that's it.
So this era that is just starting is going to bring lots of changes. I personally do not believe that these changes are going to be for good, but you are free to believe whatever you want and call me a conspiracist. I hope that I am a conspiracist. I hope so. And that everything will be fantastic and stellar for humanity.
Don't be negative.
I'm not negative. There is a thing called negative. There is a thing called like I'm completely ungrounded, like the astrologers. Like according to the astrologers, every year everything had to be super nice and rosy and blah blah blah. But the point is that if I tell you that yeah, lots of changes are going to happen, but if I don't tell you what kind of changes, are they good? Are they bad? Are they going to be painful? Then you're missing all the context, you know?
It doesn't really matter, Sophia.
It matters. So anyway, we're entering a new year with new lessons to be learned. I just want you to be to ground yourself, and that means to be in contact with the present moment, not yesterday, not tomorrow, right now. And this way, you're going to have better control of your emotions, of your reactions, of your feelings, of everything. And this way, you're going to be more prepared and connected to everything.
Yeah.
And more balanced in everything as a consequence, in my opinion. I just want you to know that I know that there is a thing called holiday blues. So if you're having holiday blues, don't feel bad about it. You're not the first, you're not the last, and there is plenty of people out there right now who went through shit and who are still going through shit. But the difference is that whether you're going to dwell on those negative feelings or whether you're going to embrace it, acknowledge it, and move on.
I can actually say something.
I'm not against I do not believe that there is such a thing as a bad feeling. Everything is a feeling. Okay, it might be happiness, it might be sadness, it might be grief, it might be anger or something. They are all feelings. It's not that something is good and something is bad. They are all feelings, and you shouldn't be guilty. You shouldn't be feeling guilty for feeling any of them. The point is to acknowledge them, understand where it's coming from.
Yeah.
Okay, and why it's there. Acknowledge it and understand that that's not you. It's a feeling. Okay, it's a feeling that is happening inside your head, but it's not you. So you do not identify with that
Yeah.
you are the anger or my to say stuff. So often we say stuff like my depression, my anger, my migraines.
What is she doing?
She's kneading dough. She's making a bread.
Honey.
That's vanilla making a bread. So many times we say that those kinds of things, but the point is it's very unhealthy to think so.
Yeah.
It's not your migraine. It's just that migraines are currently present in your body.
Yeah.
And that's all. It's not yours. And doesn't mean that because you have those symptoms that you have to identify with them and see yourself as, oh, I'm that person with the migraines. I am the migraine. It's there is a difference between the two. Just think about it.
To say something. It doesn't matter what's gonna happen or what happened to you in this previous year and what's gonna happen in the new year. Just want to say that look, I'm usually a person has a never-ending positive attitude. Although I'm, I look like a very crabby person. I am a crabby person, okay?
Yes, you
But I live most of my day with a positive attitude, and I'm positive, okay?
are.
I'm happy-go-lucky, am I not? Too much
Mm,
silence.
you're not happy-go-lucky.
I'm happy-go-lucky, Sophia. I'm simple. I go and I go on a straight line.
Okay.
You don't want to see it like that. It's your problem.
You're not your pain, Sam. Yeah, exactly. That's the point.
Um, the point is, doesn't matter what's gonna happen to you, or people have lost their job, people have problems, people have migraines, people have, let's call it, small complications, because it's not the end of the world. Okay, there are bigger problems in life. Let's try to not reach that point where there are bigger problems in life.
Mm.
So as long as you don't reach that point, so then there are small complications in your life, like migraines, things that you can tweak. So just bounce back. Just think it like that. Just fight it, and
You mean that people should put things into perspective
yeah, accept it.
and to not linger
And
on
I'm
smaller problems
and I'm
because
and I'm saying from a perspective of, for me it's very difficult. I know. See, I'm in this moment where living, you know, doing my daily activities sometimes is difficult
hi
because
Carrie.
lights disturb me. Acceptance is key. I will go through this, I will find my way, I will reach balance, hopefully. And so whatever thing happens to you, some people lose their job, just bounce back, react, keep a positive attitude, although it's difficult, just, and things will go better. Things, will reach normality. As long as, that's what I said, because there are really serious problems in life and you don't want to reach that point.
There is always worse.
Yeah.
So you mean that we should put we should pass all of our problems through the sense of perspective kind of filter?
Prioritization and filtering, yes, assess what you have and accept what you have. And I'm not saying, you're gonna suffer, because it is what it is. Yes,
I see.
just react. Don't suffer in a corner and cry about it. Just try to, there are moments where you will cry about it.
It's okay to cry about it as long as um, you acknowledge it and you are not in denial, because being in
Yeah.
denial, it's impossible
Seek
to
help,
know what to
speak
do.
about it.
Once you know the face of your enemy, then you can face them. You know their
Yeah.
weaknesses, you know their strengths. But if you don't know the face of your enemy and you're saying, "Oh, everything is nice. No, I'm not that. No, I'm not that," and you live in denial about your problems,
Yeah.
then it's never going to improve.
Yeah.
So anyway, today you were more mellow than don't do that. Today you were more mellow than normal. What happened to you? Did you take did the 2021 make you wiser?
No.
No, he admits it. 2021 didn't make you wiser. No new year, new me crap from you.
Don't give a fuck about these things. Screw this bullshit and not trendy. Not trying to be trendy.
Yeah, it really bothers me. What the hell happened?
I'm not putting a hashtag on my ass just to, oh, you hear me? And I'm not gonna do a post just
I'm allergic.
to prove my successes on Instagram with ta, 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 ta. This is what I have achieved on my year. The fuck I care. My CV says what I have achieved
It's
my
okay to celebrate your achievements, but I just wanted to be a bit sarcastic about the ongoing meme of New Year, New Me kind of. I don't know. I mean, if it gives people hope and motivation, and they are more inclined to follow their New Year's resolutions, which, by the way, I also hate, good for them. Like, more power to them. It's just that it's not my thing.
Lady, what do you have to say? New year, new you.
How about you? New year, new you?
New year, screw you.
New year old shit?
Yeah.
New year old shit.
Vieni.
Lady! Oh, by
Mamma,
the way, somebody asked before. Yes, your name is Lady.
mamma puzza.
No, mamma puzza.
Sì. Annusa il
No.
culo. Annusa il culo.
I always smell of expensive perfume. Sorry.
Annusa il
I
culo.
never stink.
No,
No.
il culo di Lady.
No.
Il culo di Lady.
No.
Il culo di Lady.
But can you stop making me smell my cat's ass? You embarrassed here.
No.
You don't do that in a public program.
No. Scusami.
I
am sorry.
You need to apologize.
Child.
She's such a clean cat, and you embarrass her in public.
No.
You're going to mentally scar her for life.
No. You have the same nose.
They have the same. New year, new mew. Indeed.
Mew mew.
Anyway, guys, I believe.
I can fly.
No, I don't believe I can fly. I believe that we have reached the end of this live stream. I wish you once again Happy New Year, no matter what that means. For me personally, I just wake up every single day and I feel happy and grateful for that's like a very wise person said to me, that life has once again for one more day renewed her contracts with me. And what can those life contracts be? I am alive. I woke up. I am alive. I have eyes. I have teeth. I have legs. I can move my hands. I have a roof over my head. My partner is there. He's well. My cats are well. My family is well. There is no, I don't know. I have food in my fridge. There is no war. I live in a safe country. All those things that we take for granted.
Yeah.
Those are the little contracts.
This is what really matters.
Contracts of life.
That's what really.
And for every day that life renews those contracts with us, we should feel grateful. And in that capacity, it's a happy new year and a happy day every day. So that's my wish to you. And
On this,
we will see you next Saturday, right?
yes.
And you will change the tuning and we will play music, yes?
Yes.
Grazie.
Okay.
Grazie.
All right.
Guys, stay safe wherever you are. Eat and eat and eat all that gorgeous and amazing and yummy food. And cheers to you. Take care, and we love you. Yes?
No.
No. Bye-bye. Why the fuck are you laughing at me?
I'm just looking at you while you do that. This.
Is that what you want?
Bye.